Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey! Hey! Come on in. Hi, buddy. Hi, welcome. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I am your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please, please. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please, that's enough. Let your applause die away calmly. Quite naturally, as if it weren't rehearsed. As if you weren't given free candy. We give them free candy here. You know why? Because we don't give a rat's ass about the rules. Oh, there's some rules where they say, you can't give free candy to the audiences. You know what I say to these people? Go join Al-Qaeda, buddy. Right. Even I don't know what that means. It's a great day for America, but... oh, you know what? It is a great day in America, but it's very hot here in LA. Very, very hot. People's faces are going like this to this. Like they're all, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm melting, melting. It's true. It is so hot. How hot is it, Craig? I'll tell you how hot it is. People are going to this new Mike Myers movie just for the air conditioning. I know. Do you know what? I tell you about it. Wait until you hear this. No, I can't wait. I have to go out. Not most people at this time of night. Most people can wait to hear. It's not like you go. No, I really have to go to sleep. You better. A Russian mogul just paid Donald Trump $100 million for his Florida mansion. He also gave him one of those Russian furry hats. We have a picture of Trump in one of those ridiculous furry hats. Oh, there you go. There it is. Now, here's something else. John McCain says that if elected president, he will give a $300 million prize to anyone who can design a new car battery. Wait, I don't know why. Apparently they're running short in Guantanamo or something. Anyway, but if John McCain can get a new... He can do it. He can do it. He can get a new type of car invented. He's the guy that, you know, came up with the idea of not cranking it up at the start. That was his idea. And in politics news... Karl Rove is back. Hooray! Steady. The candy isn't that good. Karl Rove said, no candy is that good. Karl Rove said that this is what he said about Barack Obama. He said, Barack Obama is the guy you see at the country club who stands by making comments about everyone. Barack Obama? Which country club would this be? I am guessing that it is not Karl Rove's country club. It's a guess. I could be wrong. It doesn't matter, because I'm on TV, I can say whatever the hell I like. Now, here's something that happened here in LA. A mob of surfers in Malibu beat up paparazzi on the beach that were trying to take pictures of Matthew McConaughey. Apparently, they were trying to get that exclusive shot of Matthew McConaughey not wearing a shirt, because no one's ever seen that. Anyway, there was dozens of surfers attacked, only a few photographers. Beating up the paparazzi, that is unfair. It is illegal, and it is long overdue. Well done, surfers. Well done. Hang 10. It is, on a serious note, a very sad day for the world of comedy. The great George Carlin passed away. He'll be sadly missed. He was one of the all-time greats, of course. He made famous the 7 words you can say on TV. That was a very famous bit by George. Now there's lots more words that you cannot say on TV. There's about 1,000 words I cannot say on this show. But to break that rule a little bit, you know, my condolences to George's family, and please rest in peace, George, you crazy. Oh, they'll beep it. But you know and I know what I said, and that's what counts. You know what starts today, though? You know what? It's a terrible... the Wimbledon tennis tournament starts today. Now, haven't we suffered enough? First we lose the great George Carlin, and then this crap. I can't stand tennis. I hate it. I will not watch Wimbledon. Why? Well, one, it's on NBC. I don't like any sport you can play while wearing a sweater around your shoulders. That's not a sport. How can you do that? It's like a cape for rich jerks. I say, I'm afraid the vaudevillian is talking about us. I do hope Barack Obama's not at the country club when we go back there. Why do you keep clapping all the time? Did you get more candy than anyone else? Don't give me the clap. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, you sugar-crazed bastards. Don't you even know what I'm saying? What am I talking about? Tennis. Yes, tennis. Tennis is not a sport. It's gay waving with equipment. I don't like it. It's all those men in tight shorts sliding around, slapping balls. It's like a party at Elton John's house, and I won't watch it again. I don't like watching the tennis on TV and on the... I hate it. It's boring. Except, of course, when it's on the US Open, which is on CBS. Then, strangely enough, I am riveted by it. It makes me want to buy all the products advertised. Yes, I am also a prostitute. Now, this is Wimbledon this year, though. They're saying there's big news today that some of the matches at Wimbledon, they say, may have been fixed by Russian mobsters. Look at this. Look. Russians may have... See, it's written down. That means it's true. I am outraged. Fixing tennis matches? Come on. What's next? Dishonesty in boxing? When will this end? Now, I don't know who's going to win Wimbledon this year. That's because I don't know who's playing. I don't even know what they'll get when they win. Do we have a picture of the past winners? There you are. He gets a cup, she gets a plate. Is that a bit sexist? Congratulations, you just won Wimbledon, toots. Now rustle up some sandwiches for us, will you? I'm gonna kill you and put a dress on, baby. Yeah. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the big show where you get free candy, but only if you're actually here. Maybe it's time to take that vacation in LA. Do you know, if you watch this show with any kind of regularity, and of course you don't, but if you did, you know that I keep under my desk here, I keep a feather. I always have a feather here under. There's a couple of reasons. One, it helps me to write letters because it's a bit like a pen. And the other thing is that I'm hoping that an opportunistic gust of wind will come along. The feather will get caught in an updraft and somehow tickle me. You know, you never know. Anyway, so I always have a feather, but then I come to work today, and the feather's been replaced by another feather. What the hell is that? Look at this, isn't it? And then there's obviously been some kind of feather mishap, because somebody's left a whole bunch of feathers here. Like there's almost, I could make my own bird, I've got so much feather. But look at all these different feathers I have here. And none of these is the feather. This probably comes quite close, but none of these are the feathers that I actually have normally. This is the dark feather. Pirates used to give this out to let you know they were going to kill you. So I'll keep that. And then this is, I don't know what this feather is. This is, you know, it's kind of like, it's not really anything feather. It's kind of like the James Blunt of feathers. That's right, I said it. He sucks. So what? No, he's great, very talented musician, really is. Anyway, what I don't understand is why all these feathers are here. Where is my feather? And what the hell is this? I don't even think this is a feather. I think it's some kind of imitation feather. You know. I kind of like it, though. It's growing on me. Do you know what? It's like if I was in the Raj. I was in a very hot climate, and ladyboys would waft me with this. That's what you call them, isn't it? Ladyboys. Yeah. Thank you, Susan. Actually, this breeze is beginning to pick up when I do this. If I did the breeze like that, maybe it would cause enough of a wind so a gust would come along and blow the other feathers over, and they would tickle me. Oh yeah, tennis. I don't like tennis so much. I did say that. I've always thought tennis was a bit fishy. I'll tell you why. I knew as soon as I... Remember Andre Agassi? He went from a full head of hair overnight to bald. It was just one day he was like playing, hair was great, and then the next night, bald. Well, give you a picture of Andre with hair. There he is. Look at that, isn't he? I know! He's dreamy. I wouldn't mind tickling him with a feather. And then... I don't even know why I say that. But he looked like that. Show me the picture of his hair again. Look at his lovely hair. There he is. And then the next day, the very next day, he looked like this. That's not really Andre Agassi. That's my little nephew, Lachlan. I promised his mum I'd put his photograph on the show. And she's my sister, and she could beat the crap out of me anytime. She used to give me purple nurples. And you know what's weird? They're still purple. Look at a picture of Lachlan again. Yeah, he looks a bit... You know what I think he looks like? Phil Collins. Doesn't he? Do you know, and when he sings, he sounds a bit like Phil Collins, actually, as well. You know what? Better. No, he's not. No, what could be better than Phil Collins and James Blunt? If only they would do a duet together, it would be like getting tickled by a rogue windy feather. Do you know how they used to make tennis rackets, by the way? Well, I was talking about tennis. You know how they used to make them? They used to make cat gut. I mean, that's how bad tennis is. They would have cats, and they would cut their guts out and they make the tennis rackets. It's awful. That's why you should hate tennis. We have footage from an old tennis game back in the day. Take a look at this. Terrible business. All right. We got to take a break. We'll be right back with the emails when we come back. Emails when we come back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the big anti-tennis show. No, I love tennis in many ways, just none of them really. I can't be yakking about tennis, I'm busy. Do we have time for an email? Siempre hay tiempo para el correo electrónico. There's always time, it's email time. That's the Mexican email jingle to keep in with the whole tennis theme of tonight's show. All right. I've never seen tennis. I've been to Mexico a few times, never saw anyone play tennis. Saw some ping pong, a version of ping pong. Better not talk about that. All right, this is from Derek in Chilliwack, BC, in Canada. Chilliwack. Oh! Chilliwack? Sounds like it's whack as chili. Well, you were thinking it. You just had too much dignity to say it out loud. I understand. All right, Derek in Chilliwack. Derek's one of those names, isn't it? You don't know, man or woman. Thanks, Canadians. Anyway, Derek says, my wife wants to crochet hats and scarves for her 3 cats, but I don't think this is right. Please advise. Listen, if your wife's already got 3 cats in the house, what you say doesn't mean a damn thing, Derek. She's already got 3 cats. You are not the alpha male. Shut up and like it, Derek. All right, this is from Al in Austin, Texas. Finally, an American. My name's Al, I'm from Austin, Texas. Don't give me any of your crap. Hey, Craig, why don't you give out donuts for a change instead of candy? We don't have that kind of money. But if we could rustle up some kind of sponsorship from a donut company. Wait. I don't know if legally I can even say that. Don't. All right, I'm not going to read that because it's in French. This is from Gary in Windsor Locks in Connecticut. Oh. Oh, I do hope Barack Obama's not at the country club. Gary says, hey, Craig, when I watch baseball, how come they sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" when they're already at the ball game? It's one of the great mysteries of life. I've thought this myself. Well, that's one of the 3 great mysteries. Take me out to the ball game when you're at the ball game, the Bermuda Triangle and all of that, and the guy with 3 cats. Yep, I got nothing. Enjoy the commercials. Welcome back to the big Monday night, Tuesday night, Friday night show. Who knows? I can't live by your laws of space and time. Take that, Einstein, you jerk. Craig, how can you say stuff about Einstein? He was one of the foremost scientists ever. Yeah, I know. My first guest tonight is an Einstein, in a way. He's a judge on America's Got Talent. It's on Tuesday nights on NBC. Take a look at this. That was the audition piece I did to get this job. Please welcome the Hoff, David Hasselhoff, everybody.
What you didn't see is the outtakes of that girl when she missed the bar.
Really?
Yes,
she did?
It was very bad.
Maybe that's how they got the music to go.
Yeah.
Like that. It's fine. Are you having a good time on that show?
You know, we have seen every transsexual, every transvestite, every Cirque
Oh, you're
du Soleil.
talking my language.
No, and that's just in Hollywood.
Right.
Actually, it's incredible. We have. We aired the show 2 nights ago. We had 25 million viewers.
Wow, that's
and,
really...
Yeah. The difference in this show is, like, we have everybody on this show from a little 4-year-old girl who sings like Shirley Temple to opera singers, but it's like the working man. It's like people that work on the streets or, you know, on bus drivers.
That girl never worked on a street in her life. Oh, well, maybe.
Well, maybe she did.
Yeah.
You saw what she did with her feet.
Hey.
Hey.
You're right.
You're right. Hey.
I wonder what she could do with this.
Oh,
All right, now, are those new glasses, may I ask?
No. Yes, you may ask.
All right, are they new glasses?
Yes, they are. How funny you should ask.
Well, are they real glasses?
They are
or
prescription.
Just, really?
So I can see you. Oh. You look...
I like it.
You look like a, you know...
I can't see what I look like.
You look like Nightline.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, good
Tonight,
evening. Now
Nightline.
something really serious has happened.
Yes.
So look out, everybody. No, that's...
Thank you.
Are your eyes bad? Are they
They're going.
Really?
Yes.
What you want to do is get a special car with a robot inside that can drive you around so you don't even have to drive.
I have that. Yes. Kids, pick me up, drive. Yes.
Do you know, that was back in the day. Now
It's still in the day. The show's back.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That's
Kit's
right.
back.
Yeah,
Kit's
yeah.
back. He's driving on NBC again.
Really?
Without me.
Why don't you be the kind of the mastermind or the villain or something?
Why don't you call NBC and ask him why?
Why don't I just call him? Why don't I just call him out right now?
Yeah, call him out right now.
Hey, NBC, wake up, jerks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wake up.
No. It's not the same, but I think we should give it a chance. It's come back to a new series, and I think the new producers are going to come in, and it's going to be fine. And they just kind of missed the target a little bit in the beginning.
That's like having Baywatch without you.
It's
in
like
it.
having
That'd be
Indiana
crazy.
Jones without Indiana Jones.
Right,
you know?
right. Well,
Yeah,
well,
but,
would you do that? Would you be Indiana Jones?
Sure.
Why not?
Why not?
Come on.
Come on, then.
Ford probably wants to retire now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could take... I mean, that movie hardly did anything.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Hardly
You're right.
made anybody
Yeah,
at all.
exactly.
That thing.
Yeah,
You
so-
should do it.
I should.
Are you still at the singing? Are you still, going over to Germany and stuff?
I've been going. I did the producers in Las Vegas.
Right,
and
I saw
did,
the- I saw
it was a
the
lot of fun.
poster.
Yeah, and I did. Saw the billboards.
I was going to say I saw it. Then I thought,
They had so
you'll
many-
know you didn't see it. So I didn't see it. Yeah.
They had me very.
It was great, though.
Well, they had me in these very fey billboards all over Los Angeles, and several of them were right by my daughter's school. And they were saying, "Dad, can you please take down that poster?"
Right.
I did the producers. I did Jekyll and Hyde. I did Chicago and London. So I'm doing an album of Broadway musicals, and I'm gonna premiere it in a little castle that I'm looking for in Scotland, as a matter of fact.
A castle in Scotland?
I'm looking for the Hassel Castle.
The Hassel Castle. But you can't... Listen, let me just explain.
No, you're from Scotland, aren't you?
Yeah, I am from Scotland.
Can you help me find a Hassel Castle?
Yes, I can find... Here's the problem, David. Here's the problem. You don't get a castle just because your name rhymes with castle.
Really? Right.
And it's not, in fact, not even your whole name. It's just a part of your name. It's like it's not a Hasselhoff. It's a castle.
You couldn't have the Ferguson castle.
Oh, there already is a Ferguson castle.
There is?
Yeah, but
Can
it
I
won't
buy
let
that?
me. No, I'm just a... No, and also
You're
you
very
can't
small,
just buy
though,
a castle. You have to assemble an army and go and seize the castle.
I can buy a castle. All right. Then I'll go to Germany because I did find a town in Germany called Hasselhoff.
That's where you want to go then.
Yes. I could be the mayor of Hasselhoff. My address would be David Hasselhoff, Germany.
That's kind
And
of...
I could just live there, you know. I figured I'd either retire there, die there, have a festival. The Hassel
That's
Castle and
great.
David Hasselhoff, Germany.
You
What
don't
do
even
think?
need the Hassel Castle. It's just David. Jeremy, just David, because they know.
Yes, you're right. They do.
Yeah, there's not...
They
Yeah.
do.
I
Yes. What you do?
What do I do?
I don't
I
know.
do this little show here.
Yes, I know. We actually, did you ever see his movie, The Big Tease?
Big Tease, yeah. David's in that movie. Yeah, that's right.
That was a great movie. It was a lot of fun.
It was a great movie. Unfortunately, nobody saw it, David. So therefore, it doesn't count.
It was very similar to my pay-per-view that I did years ago. I was driving, when I was doing a pay-per-view, singing for the first time in America, at the exact same time, O.J. Simpson was driving down the 405. 90 million people saw O.J.
Yeah.
And no one saw me. So I realized
But you know what, as well,
I
O.J.
paid and no one viewed.
He wasn't singing.
Huh?
O.J. wasn't singing. He was just driving.
He was just driving, yeah.
The America's Got Talent. Can you do any of these things? Can you do it like bounce up and down on a pole or something like that?
No. I'm busy. I just moved. I'm busy removing Germans from my trees. I have a little shake-up in my personal life.
Did you?
Yes.
What happened?
I don't remember.
All right.
Anyway,
Would you like to see a clip?
there's only about 15 million hits on YouTube. But
Right,
anyway, since then, I really don't know where I live. So I moved into this new neighborhood, and my next-door neighbor said, "Are you famous in Germany?" And I said, "Well, yeah."
David Hasselhoff,
And I said,
Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, "Why?" He says, "There are Germans in my trees." And above the fence to get into my little fortress were Germans going, "Hello, we're Germans." And they were... And I said, "Well, come down, have lunch." And
Don't ask them to have lunch. That's how it starts. That's what happened in Poland. They said, "Come and have lunch." Boom, Panzers. Panzers.
you're right. Talking Panzers.
They'll annex you. They'll annex your entire yard.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you got to be careful. David, it's always a pleasure to see you. I
Thank
wish
you very
we had
much.
more time. Come back and see you soon.
I'll be around.
All right. David
God bless.
Hasselhoff, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, do you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to do that thing. You know what they do it on all the networks now when there's a new TV show and all the actors kind of go like this? You're like, what the hell am I meant to do now? Like, oh, I'm so impressed. Yeah. There's a new show coming up. And it's on TV. I could do that. I could be in CSI. Why am I stuck in this crap? I could do that. I could solve stuff. I could solve stuff. I could do like, there's been a murder. I could do all that. Chief, we need to get the prints and the laser beams here. I could do it. You're right, I couldn't do it. I'm where I belong. My next guest is an actress and stars in Swingtown, which is on Thursday nights at 10 o'clock on CBS. Take a look at this. That's right. That reminds me I better start gathering firewood for the winter. Gets kind of cold here in L.A. during the winter. You know, I creeped myself out again. Please welcome the adorable Miriam Shor, everybody. Miriam Shor.
You did it better than I did.
Welcome, Miriam. How lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Hey, that's the Swingtown show. That's the big sexy show on CBS,
Yeah,
right?
a lot of people getting their panties in a bunch over it.
Is it real? I mean, is it? I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Is it very, very sexy?
Naughty?
Is it naughty?
A little bit.
Really?
Well, I don't know. You swapping wives, taking Quaaludes, smoking pot. I don't. Is that naughty? I mean, in my
it's a
world,
little
not so
bit.
much.
It's
Norm, it's
not-
a Tuesday in my world, but in other
It ain't
people's...
Andy Rooney. It ain't Andy Rooney. It's, I mean, it's...
But it's the 70s. It takes place in the 70s.
Yeah,
Like, it
yeah.
happened 28 years ago.
yeah, I
No
know.
one does that anymore.
That's true. You're absolutely right. Hollywood's very different now. Are you a Hollywood child? Are you from this?
No.
Where are you
I'm from Detroit.
I've been to Detroit.
I know. My dad...
I was in Detroit last week.
I know. My dad told me. He said, oh, he's at the Royal Oak Music Theater, which
That's what it was.
Yes, I know. I've been there. I used to go to Royal Oak back when it was a little seedier, when I was a teenager.
It's not that less
No.
seedy now, I have to...
Yeah, but it's a little yuppified compared to what it was. I used to go to this place called...
Really? It must have been a terrible mess. It was lovely.
I used to go to this place right around the corner from the theater you were playing called Noir Leather.
Noir leather.
That makes it sound like I'm some sort of deviant.
It does make you sound like you're some
No,
sort of
when I was
deviant,
a-
and I'm okay with that.
When I was a teenager, I was sort of into the punk rock.
Me too.
So I hear. And there was this store called Noir Leather. It was sort of the only place you could get the, like, leather armbands with the studs or the dog collars, and where you could hang out with the skateboarders and wear black lipstick and be cool and hate the world.
Yeah, I did all of that.
Yeah, right?
Particularly the black lipstick. I did all of that.
Did you really, though? Were you in a
little
band?
bit, yeah. But you know what happens is it's like, you know Robert Smith of The Cure,
Oh,
like when he
yeah.
was young, right? And
Right.
he looked so beautiful with the makeup
And
on.
the red lipstick that was kind of always
And he
kind of
looked
around
like
his lips.
Elizabeth Taylor. And now he looks like Elizabeth Taylor, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's followed the trajectory. So like,
But there's still a place in
The
my
Cure
heart
are
for him.
fantastic
Come on.
band. No, they're great bands.
Right?
Great. There's one of the best ever.
But
The Cure
you-
and the Clash.
You
There
were
go.
in a band, were you not?
Yeah, but they were crap. No, they were terrible. Any band that I was in was terrible just because I was in them.
Yeah.
Now, were you in any?
No, I always coveted. I always wanted to be. You know, I'd go to the concerts and like go to the mosh pit, and you know, I saw The Damned. Have you ever heard of The Damned?
I love The Damned. Yeah, I saw The Damned in the 100 Club. That's the best band I ever saw live in my life.
I can't believe you saw them.
Yes, I saw The Damned.
I saw them. I was in Italy. I lived in Detroit, but I also lived in Italy.
Oh, wait a minute. So you lived in Detroit and Italy?
Well, like you do. No, yes, I did. I kind of went back and forth. We moved to Italy when I was very, very young, to Venice. And then we moved to Detroit because we were like, Venice is crap, let's go to Detroit.
Right.
And then my parents got divorced, but it's okay.
And
I'm over it a little bit. And no, they got divorced when I was 7, and my mother moved back to Italy because she loved it so much.
Right.
And they had joint custody, so I would go back and forth every other year.
That's a big commute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
long.
It is
a lot of
long,
flying.
yeah. No, in Detroit, did you? It's the town of cars. Did you?
Yeah, but I lived in Torino, in Italy,
which is also Detroit.
So Detroit of Italy.
Yeah,
Yes,
I know
exactly.
that. I've been to both these places.
So smart.
No, I've just travelled a lot. You know why? On the lamb. True.
I heard that.
Well, a little bit. I had to keep moving for a while. You know, it's a long story. But so are you a car nut then? You grew up in
No, I mean, I'm a New Yorker now. Like, I live in New York. I'm out here working, but I live in New York.
So you don't have a car at all then?
I have one here because what are you going to do? You're going to take the bus. It'll take you 9 hours to get 4 blocks. But you'll meet a lot of really cool people, I'm sure. But
on the bus in L.A.?
I don't know. Maybe you should do a show on the bus.
That's right. Yeah. Make yourself a little documentary, maybe. Yeah.
Although nowadays it makes a little more sense to take the bus.
Yeah. Well, gas is what, like $40 a gallon.
Exactly.
Come on.
I'm driving a Prius.
Oh.
I'm renting it, and I feel really smug driving it.
I think that comes with the car itself.
Yeah.
I think
it counteracts the fear. Because I'm just hyper aware that I'm hurtling through space in a death machine, which just doesn't make for good driving.
No. In a Prius, you ain't hurtling through anywhere in anything. You're crawling through the freeway at 35 miles an hour. You're all right.
I don't know, the whole lifestyle out here, I don't quite get it. I just feel like a bit
Throw yourself into it, that's my advice. Throw yourself into it. Learn to surf. Join the Kabbalah. Do it.
I don't look in a spray tan and the orange. I'm not so good.
Must spray tan. I'm having all sorts of things replaced.
And the colonics, like really?
Yeah.
Like I don't even let people I know really well touch that area. So
they are a great band, the Colonics. Nearly as good as the Damned. We're completely out of time.
What?
Yeah, I know. Told you.
Watch Swingtown, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. It's but Miriam Shor, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is here performing Listen from his 3rd studio release, Last Days at Lodge. Please welcome Amos Lee, everybody. Amos Lee.
Listen to them church bells ringing, listen. Listen, you can hear them hounds calling off in the distance. If you listen, you can hear them engines stalling. You can hear them angels falling. Travel. Find them men and women all have trouble. If you travel, you'll find that for the poor are victims of the gun or gavel. If you travel, yeah, be careful now. Be careful of them folks out there who surround you. Listen to them church bells ringing, listen. Well, listen. You hear them hounds calling off in the distance. If you listen, you can hear them engines stalling. You can hear them angels falling. You can hear them engines stalling. And all the angels falling. All right now.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Good night, everybody.